And now what's ended up happening is the Lakers have lost 3 in a row. But here's the most critical part of it. They risk falling from the 3rd or 4th seed all the way down to the 5th seed and potentially the 6th seed. Now, here's why this is critical. The Lakers are currently tied for 28 losses. The teams that are tied for that is the 4, and the 5th seed. But then the minute you get into that 30-loss realm, you now risk going right into the play-in, because the teams that are in the play-in picture right now are the Warriors, the Clippers who have 31 losses, the Warriors who have 30, and the Minnesota Timberwolves who have 32 losses. So if you don't correct the ship right now, you could very well find yourself in a play-in tournament. Now, let's look at some of the opponents that they have coming up. They have the Pacers coming up. I think the Pacers are, if I'm not mistaken, the Pacers should be a playoff team. Yes, they are. They're 42-29, and they've won 5 games in a row, so they're on a streak. So you have the Pacers. You have the Grizzlies, who is a team right behind you. So that's going to be a very consequential game that the Lakers need to win, right? Because if they lose that game, then for sure they're going to be the 5th seed. And then after that, you have the Rockets, who are a legitimate threat. You have another important game, which is going to be against the Golden State Warriors. You have the Pelicans, who I don't think are a real threat. But then you have the Thunder 2 times in a row. The Lakers have the Thunder 2 games in a row. Then they got the Mavericks, and then they got the Rockets. So if the Lakers are a serious team, they need to beat the Pacers, and they for damn sure need to beat the Bulls. Those are 2 games they have to win. It's not even a question about it. Because the other games against the Grizzlies, the Warriors, the Rockets, these are all teams that are competing for spots in their conference. If you mess around and lose some of those games, like go 2 and 3 out of those games, you are going to run into a buzzsaw against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And the only thing that will save the Lakers in that scenario is if they sit some of their key players. If they don't, it's going to be the Lakers could very well find themselves in a play-in tournament.